I've been playing MFR for almost a year, and I've made plenty of mistakes, but I've learned from them too. So in this video, I will go through my biggest lessons that I've learned, and I hope that this video will help some of you out. Before I begin, you must first understand there are 3 scarce resources for a free-to-play player, and that is gold, costume equipment, and lastly crystals. Gold is important for 2 main reasons. One is to convert the character stat by selecting a specific available one. Now rolling to a new stat is completely RNG. You can take up to 1 or many rolls. You can easily sink tens of millions of gold just for that one stat. The other reason is re-rolling costumes to a different character. You can only convert 4-star regional or special equipment or higher, and the same goes for cards. Costumes are a rare resource because it takes so much material just to get to a 6-star piece. It takes close to 7,800 1-star pieces to convert up to a 6-star rarity piece. And once you start nanoing gear, which requires the same costume piece, but those pieces also need to be at a 6-star rarity. Crystals are the pay-to-win currency, so the more you have, the more items you can roll on. Okay, now that's handled, let's go into the things that I've learned and changed while playing this game. First up is cores. Cores are such a huge waste of resources. The percent chance to get a rank upgrade is so low, especially when going from 4 to 5 rank, let alone 6-star. The conversion rate is bad. It's terrible. You waste a lot of gold in conversion for a low percentage. It's not worth it. So if I'm dealing with 1 or 2-star cores, I just convert them into other resources. The game is generous enough to give you a good amount of 3-star cores that you can play around with those. I'm putting a caveat and state that if you're starting out like a brand new character, then you need to build a good base of cores. But don't expect to get all 5 and 6-star cores off the bat. They've added this core booster, but it's still pretty bad. You only probably use this when you're upgrading to a 6-star core. Managing your idle time. So if you're waiting for an alliance raid or mega war to start, or we're really waiting for any type of queue, you should go and farm mobs for resources, specifically crafting materials and low-level badges. Reason being is if you manage to do spec ops every day, you get a lot of these sin particles, which you should be converting that to gear. As for the low-level badges, you can convert those into resources or feed them to the core booster. Conserving or hoarding. I doubt many people have this issue, but I have hoarded a lot of resources in this game and it has not paid off. You should be trying to achieve the best rank you can in all modes, but specifically in PvP, because you get crystals. The better the rank, the more crystals you get. This also means for modes like Epic Invasion. You want to be able to complete all 5 levels. The rewards aren't that good because it's like a 3-week-long period, but the rewards add up over time. You're losing out otherwise, and I have wasted a lot of potential since I missed out on not trying to achieve the best rank I can get. Autoplay. Building off the last 2 points, as you get stronger, you should be concentrating on the modes that you care about. You should get to the point where you're autoing most of the modes and not care about dying. This will help you live with yourself because doing everything manually is such a waste of time. Not understanding how each item impacts your character. From what I've found, the base of your character is your equipment. The higher the rank, the more power you get, and once you get 6-star regional/special gear, you can then start caring about min-maxing stats. Badges also have the same effect, but you want your badges to have decent stats. But the most important attribute about the badge is to get the proper colors for the core slot. On average, you want to have the green cores for defense, pierce, or crit damage depending on what stats you need, followed by the red cores for crit chance and attack. Cards are more tailored for what mode you are playing. Whether you need supervillain damage for PvE, or aiming for the PvP stats when dealing with Dimension Duel or a Mega War. And similarly, choosing companions also affect what mode you're playing. Obviously choose the ones you have the highest ranks in, but I'm sure that there are other guides that state which companions are best for what mode. Those are some of the things that I've learned while playing this game. I'm waiting for the anniversary to come up and hoping that it will be good and I can just spend all my tickets and crystals and it'll make a big impact on my gameplay. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time.